What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to WWE 2K14. 30 years of WrestleMania, all the way up until Mania 29, with The Undertaker versus CM Punk. New Jersey, baby.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing 218 pounds, CM Punk.
There he is, King, the former WWE champion, CM Punk. Punk held the WWE title for 434 consecutive days. Lost the title to The Rock at Royal Rumble, then turned his attention to The Undertaker, and ever since, his actions have been downright despicable.
Well, Punk made no friends in the WWE Universe with his antics leading up to this match.
Punk has disrespected The Undertaker's legacy and stole his property. CM Punk has made his bed, and now, folks, he must lie in it.
I mean, he got a match with The Undertaker at WrestleMania, a thing that most folks would aspire to do. Anyway, welcome to a fine Friday here on the program. The perplexing pixels for this evening will be Cuphead at long last. The last pixels of this year. We're just about done with this year. 2018 is just about over. And I can't wait. I am so tired. Something around 700 plus videos this year, like most years. That's a lot of videos, you guys.
From Death Valley, weighing 299 pounds, The Undertaker.
This man needs no introduction. He is 20-0 at WrestleMania. Tonight, it's not about 21-0.
Isn't it?
It's about vengeance. Tonight, CM Punk has his hands full with a very angry and determined Undertaker.
And that's the worst thing in the world for CM Punk. I mean, The Undertaker retired Shawn Michaels, and he respected him.
Retired.
What is he going to do to a guy like CM Punk?
The Undertaker has been on the receiving end of mind games, sneak attacks, and outright disrespect from CM Punk. This won't resemble a wrestling match, in my opinion. Tonight, it's going to be a slaughter.
That's right, JR. Tonight, The Undertaker can finally shut up CM Punk, defend his legacy, and extend his streak to 21-0.
So yes, once again, a whole boatload of videos this year, and obviously the final Game of the Year video going up at noon today, so it's already up. You should have already watched it. And some folks wonder, why do I care about Game of the Year? Well, number one, I love video games. But number two, for me, Game of the Year videos are my benchmark for, did I get any better at doing this YouTube thing across the year? So you can look at last year's Game of the Year, year before. You will see a marked improvement every single year in the presentation, in the editing, in just the overall product. And to me, it is important to constantly improve here in what I am doing, because complacency is a killer. Never get complacent. Always be improving at your craft. If you're not, what are you even doing? Why are you even doing it? Seriously. Anyhow, we are here on this fine Friday. There is some wrestling news to discuss. Not a whole lot. Being Friday, being in that week between Christmas and New Year's, not a whole lot happens. But some house show business, again, last night, in that apparently AJ Styles has the flu, and therefore replacing the Phenomenal One on the house show versus Daniel Bryan in a steel cage was John Cena. And you have to wonder still, I'm seeing more and more, yes, John Cena filming in Vancouver on the 20th. And I'm like, how in the hell is this production company letting him wrestle steel cage matches? Or, can they even stop him? I guess is the question. So, there was that, but man, we haven't seen, before Cena is truly done, before Cena truly wraps it up, I want to see Cena and Bryan again on that grand stage. One of them grand stages, because, man, that kind of feels like unfinished business to me. But, is what it is. Just constant DDTs to the straight edge of a superstar. Also, on that show, more Bray Wyatt, who has not been on TV as of yet. So, when and where will they bring back Bray Wyatt? Will he have any kind of a Wyatt family when he comes back? Will he be face heel? Like, what's the deal with Bray Wyatt? If you had to guess the Rumble, I would guess the Rumble, but again, that to me seems super up in the air. So, big back body drop. So I got Hell's Gate and also moderate damage. I should probably start taunting the man. There we go. Taunt the man and get that signature, baby. Get that signature. Hit that choke slam and then lock in the Hell's Gate on CM Punk, who thinks he's better than me. There it is. Lock in that Hell's Gate, baby. Lock it in. 2 tombstone pile drivers on CM Punk, who is now at moderate, and then 1 hidden objective. Anyhow, elsewhere in the news that is not really news, Tanahashi has re-signed with New Japan, re-signed a new deal, which is the most non-news story you could possibly get, because Tanahashi's the ace. Like, he's not going to leave New Japan. Come on now, that's not going to happen. That would be news. That would be a huge, whoa, CM Punk with the old school. That would be a big freaking deal, man. But no, the ace stays with New Japan. And if anything, the ace should take some freaking time off, seriously. Like, I get when you're on top, you know, and you want to stay hot, and you want to keep on keeping on with that stuff, but at a certain point, you gotta have at least a little time off to heal up those nagging injuries. It would help you in the long run. But some guys just want to work through it. They're like, no, the time is a finite resource, and so they work through injuries that's going to hinder them later in life, which is kind of a shame. But in any event, the ace stays being the ace, and obviously he's in the main event at Wrestle Kingdom in a couple of days here. Pretty hyped for that event. Pretty hyped for that. So, elsewhere. There's always elsewhere. Weird rumor. I guess news report, I guess dirt sheet thing about the fact that apparently AEW, which I remind you, AEW is still not an officially announced thing, that they apparently were trying to buy Impact at some point in the past few months, and that would have been strange. I mean, I can understand wanting to be like, alright, I'm buying this company because they have a TV deal, and therefore I get that TV deal. That's the only thing that AEW is going to need once they get things locked in stone. Having the roster is kind of whatever, but having the TV deal is way more significant. So, 2 tombstones and then tombstone pin combo on CM Punk. Now, this comes from Meltzer, so he's obviously friends with those guys, so he would obviously be in the loop to know these things. But the way he announced it was like, it was so matter of fact, it was so, obviously everyone knows. Like, no, nobody knew outside of you and your friends. Like, nobody else knew that AEW was trying to buy Impact. Now, personally, I would not want the damaged brand of Impact if you're starting a brand new wrestling thing. It would be way smarter to raid the roster instead of buying the whole brand. I don't think that brand's going to go anywhere because of how it's been mishandled and mismanaged in the past 15 years. But that's just my opinion. You want a brand new thing, have a brand new audience, and hopefully make that work in that capacity. But hey, what do I know? Another tombstone pile driver on the straight edge superstar. Tombstone pin combo, and a CM Punk can say a goodbye. 21-0 for the dead man.
Of this match, The Undertaker.
Can you say 21-0?
I just did.
Year after year after year. Opponent after opponent after opponent. The will and the perseverance of the most incredible performer in WrestleMania history. The Undertaker is 21-0 at WrestleMania.
It's the holy grail of win streaks, JR. It's the greatest streak alive.
And it's about to be 21-1. And the one in 21-1 managed by Mr. Paul Heyman. Which means that tomorrow, speaking of Brock Lesnar, means that tomorrow is going to be Triple H versus Brock Lesnar. No holds barred. And then after that, we're going to have Cena and The Rock ×2 on Attack Slug. It's almost the end of the year. Just chill out. More videos every day. I'll see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.